What's good, man? It's your host with the most. It's Lurch here with another video. We got Ryan Trahan. I built a tiny ecosystem. Let's get into it, man. Let's see what you gotta say.
This
It's
is
an
an
atom.
Oh, so cute, it's a little atom.
Just kidding, it's the entirety of the known universe.
Whoa.
Anyways, I find scale to be so interesting, and I have this dream of
Right.
building a really tiny ecosystem that is basically self-sufficient and interacts with itself with living organisms all in the
Right.
next 30 days. Seems crazy. Seems fun. I wish there was like a Disneyland
Seems
for
fun.
ecosystems. Let's go to
Seems
Gecko World.
fun.
There's definitely not a Gecko World. There is a Gecko World.
There's a gecko
Attached to a
world.
gas station. So I
What's
went
a
in
gecko
and
world?
saw geckos, cute, axolotl from Minecraft, frogs, and Sean. Sean is taking me through this process step by step. Don't do this unless you have a Sean sold me a tank and
Don't
everything
do
I
this.
needed to get started, so I brought it home. Well, my friends, this is the ecosystem. The ecosystem.
I don't know what he means by build an ecosystem yet. Does he mean like build a world?
That was better. The first step of building our ecosystem, building the back wall.
Oh, that's toxic.
I sprayed the
What
back
is
of
he
the
trying to
ecosystem
build?
with this foam. Essentially, this is going to let us place cork, aka like wood, along the back
Right.
of the ecosystem. All right, that's our base layer of foam. Next, I started inserting
What
this
is
cork
that?
wood. I had the idea of adding this
Oh.
little nook, just in case
Oh,
we get
okay.
any cute animals
That
that want
looks
a
a lot
hiding
better.
spot. Then I filled in the gaps with the foam.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cork has been set. Time to dry.
Okay. Okay, that looked pretty fire. At first I didn't know what it was, but pretty valid.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Pretty
I'll
valid.
see you soon.
Me, an organism.
Ryan. Why did this little ad come up? Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. We don't like you.
I'm back. So Sean at Gecko World told me to
Sean
get
at
moss
Gecko World.
and to tuck in the moss in between the foam. I
Moss.
inserted the moss with ease. We're adding a nice
Randy
bit of color to
Moss.
the ecosystem. This is actually a living organism. It doesn't need much water or anything,
Okay.
but it is alive.
That is so
Okay.
cool. I feel like doing a title screen.
Okay, that's looking pretty fire. That's looking pretty fire right there. How you feel about it? How you feel about it? That to me, that's looking pretty fire. I like it. I like it.
But now
fan.
we're gonna add the substrate. I didn't know what substrate meant, so I had to look it up. It's basically the ground. I have the ingredients.
Okay.
I'm gonna, yeah, you know how that goes. So the substrate's gonna be at the base of the ecosystem. It's gonna capture all of the moisture and help provide
Okay.
nutrients and hydration. Then I inserted a log in the back of the tank and combed the dirt for good luck. Now it's
Basically, he wanted a pet. You feel me?
time to put our first
But it's cool.
insect into the ecosystem. Isopods.
Oh, why can't I see their organs? I can see right through them.
These isopods are actually extremely small, but these are our
What
first animals
are
going in the
those?
ecosystem. This is so fun. I feel like I'm in science class.
That's gross. I don't like bugs,
I don't know why I
man.
keep holding the shot. I don't have. So I added our baby isopods, and then I added springtails, which actually clean the isopods. That's
Okay.
cute. I added some moss for our organisms to eat. Watered it
Okay.
a little bit. Day one complete. Pretty crazy day one. I'm super excited. I'm gonna leave for a few days. I'm gonna leave for like 5 days or
Yeah.
so. I'm probably gonna come
Yeah,
tomorrow
go make
just
some
to
content.
Vacuum this dirt.
It's just, this is pretty crazy. Like, what is he making? I don't know what he's making. Like, it's obviously something, like, some type of creatures that are gonna grow or something. Like, right? Are they gonna grow into something? I don't know what
But yeah, I'm
isopods
so
are.
excited
I've
to see
never
how it
heard of
changes.
isopods.
See you guys then.
Isopods? I'm intrigued.
So I came in the next
I'm
day
very
and vacuumed
intrigued.
briefly, but after that I didn't check on the ecosystem at all. The moss moved a little bit. There's probably some serious stuff going
Hey.
on in that dirt. Isopods are probably claiming some territory. And
Again, babble. Get out of here. We don't like you, kid.
there,
Not a fan.
oh no.
What happened?
I don't know. It's kind of dramatic. It's day 5 of my tiny ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I think there's some sketchy stuff happening. Reason
What's
being,
happening?
nothing's happened. And that's weird, because there's a lot of living organisms in this terrarium right now. Natural
Right.
materials. There's heartbeats. Do isopods have hearts? Do they have hearts? So you're telling me
don't
we've
even-
got hundreds of
What are isopods? Hold on.
heartbeats. Do isopods have hearts? Do they have
Isopod. Temporal range. Isopod found. Sandy shores. Okay.
They have hearts. So you're telling me
I just want
you've
to see
got
what an
hundreds of
isopod was.
heartbeats in this ecosystem.
I
and
was
not
interested.
one piece of moss has moved. A little congested. You guys are
Right,
embarrassing
right,
me. You know I'm filming a YouTube video, right?
right.
You know, I was expecting on day
No, that's
5
funny.
for the isopod invasion, but no.
Ryan.
This is the isopod inspection. That's a cool song. That's a good song.
Right.
Mysterious. I've already moistened up the terrarium with this, but I don't think this is going to be enough. So my sort of game
Come on.
plan is to add a mister, turn up the moss into the dirt,
Ooh.
and add, like, a carrot. And apparently, we should see the
A carrot?
biggest
Okay.
population growth
A
since
carrot.
the 1940s.
a
post
carrot-
World War
a
II,
carrot the
baby
magic
boom
trick.
or something. I don't know.
A
That's what
carrot
Sean
the
said.
magic
You started
trick.
talking
Just
about
know
the
that.
war. I'm excited to see some action.
Right.
In order to set up the mister, I kind of have to deconstruct the tank a little bit. Had to take out some foam, some moss, so I could add the tube.
So we have 3 sources of food right now. It's moss, carrot.
Not an ad. Out of here. Fo. You see that? Oh no. We don't like those numbers. Oh no. We don't like those. Oh no. We
and
don't like those.
Apparently they like all of it. And I'm just gonna leave this piece for the time lapse, just in case they want that one.
Good time
All right,
lapse.
guys, y'all be good. Enjoy
Be
the food.
good. Be
Hope you pack
great.
umbrellas.
Sound like some Minecraft music.
After watching this back, I actually realized how active and hungry the isopods are. I just couldn't notice because I put so much moss in that first day. But look how much they destroyed this carrot. And I actually
Right.
put another carrot in because they ate the first one so fast. So
Right.
cool.
Day 14, day 15.
That is really something. Oh yeah, that smells like death. Today is a big day in the history of this ecosystem. Because by the
Right.
looks of it, there's been an isopod invasion. Gonna break something. I know it doesn't look like pretty much anything's happening in here, but Sean told me that these things multiply. And these things multiply like crazy. So what that means for us,
What?
and what that means for the ecosystem,
What?
new apex predator. That's some scary music. Next up, I'm adding some tropical plants.
Right.
Why? To make it look cuter in there. Inserting these plants is a little bit scary, mostly because they are already kind of dying, and if they just continue to die, I'm going to be sad. However, if I single-handedly revive them, it's probably going to get to my ego. Either way, this probably isn't good for me. Next, I'm adding this massive log for the apex predator to
Right,
enjoy.
right.
The only problem is that it doesn't really
Who's the
fit.
apex?
Anyway,
Who's
to
he gonna
slice it,
put
I
in
think I
there?
Potentially,
I'm
it just doesn't
intrigued.
fit.
Then chop it.
The log
There,
seems
there
to
you
fit
go.
now.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Just
So now
chop
there's
it.
a lot of living organisms in our ecosystem. We have isopods, we've got some live plants, we've got this wood, it's dead. But there is something coming. And for that, I need to add one of the most brilliant inventions of all time,
Right.
daylight. Let there be light. Whoa, guys, whoa! Sorry. I'm just holding the apex predators of this ecosystem in
The
my
dog.
hand right now. Sorry.
No.
These friends in this jar
What
right
is it?
now
Oh my
are going
gosh.
to absolutely obliterate the isopod invasion. They are fierce. They are intimidating. They are Kevin, Joe, and Nick. I'm really enjoying seeing Kevin, Nick, and Joe and their new home. Nick already ate an isopod. Look at this. I can't believe I captured this on camera. Just in case the dart frogs get bored of eating the isopods, I also added some flightless flies into the ecosystem. What even is a flightless fly? Does that just equal out to nothing? Anyways, I'm kind of in
flightless
love with this
fly.
ecosystem. It's so tiny, yet so elaborate. It's alive, it's growing. There's a full story being told in this terrain.
I know someone that has an ecosystem that does something like this. His name's Freddy. Pretty cool though. But still, I've never understood it. Like, I guess it's like inhabiting life, but like, why? Yeah?
Terrarium. And I'm
I
barely
guess
even a
it's a
part
hobby,
of
I
it. It's
guess.
beautiful. I mean,
Someday-
I don't know what
someday
else
you
to
could
say.
wanna do-
Oh my gosh, this B-roll is insane. This is my first time watching this time lapse. Look at the plant absolutely be revived by the UV
Oh, that's
light.
pretty
We
crazy.
captured Joe eating another fly, which is so cool. They chilled.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
In the hidey hole. Nick really enjoys gymnastics, apparently. It feels like days are just flying by.
Nah, that's
Kevin
fire.
did some skydiving. He also did some rock climbing. And
Nah,
honestly, it's
that's
just kind of
fire.
crazy how much happens while I'm gone. But what's behind me? Oh, the tank? I've got some new accessories. It is
Okay, what's
currently
up?
day 25.
25.
You see Nick there.
It's pretty crazy. This all happened in 25 days?
So cute. So there's not very many species that can coexist with the dark frogs. And
Right.
Sean at Gecko World did inform me that there would be one specific species that would be perfect for my situation. Well, I'll
Right.
show you, but let me put up these vines first. I put up these mossy vines, which actually added a wild jungle effect to the ecosystem. It's super
Right.
pretty, and they're very climbable.
Right.
Okay, allow me to introduce you to
Who is it?
Bobby and Ray. Bobby and Ray are making themselves at home. It looks like Nick has actually spotted Bobby. They're definitely friendly with each other. Oh, Bobby! Look at his little eyes. Oh, so cute. I let them get accustomed to their new home before I gave them
Bobby
a little
and Ray.
gift. As a housewarming present to Bobby and Ray, I'm actually adding a new phase of the water cycle. I didn't know what this was either. Believe it or not, this is a fogger. I'm gonna add it now. In order for the fogger
A
to work, it has to
fogger?
be submerged in a pool of liquid. So I dug out a little hole, I put in the fogger, and look at this. This place actually looks like the Rainforest Cafe. I added some more flightless flies into the ecosystem and found Kevin hiding in the Giga Hut. All right, well, I'm gonna let these guys have their dinner, and I'm gonna peace out. After I saw Bobby enjoying an all-you-can-eat buffet, I decided to stick around for a bit and just watch. And on the topic of dinner, Gordon Ramsay is not my dad. I get it.
Bruh.
I look more like Gordon Ramsay.
No, okay, that's pretty fire though. He built a habitat, you know what I'm saying? Okay. That's
Than my
pretty
actual
fire.
dad. And I've actually emailed Gordon Ramsay's agent to see if he could come on my channel and admit that he's not my father. Long story short, his agent said he's not going to collab with a smaller channel. So let's pass Gordon
Wow.
Ramsay in subscribers and help me prove that he's
Come
not
on.
my dad.
Come
Hey,
on. I mean, help me get there too, you know what I'm saying, Ryan? I'm really small, man. Pause. But please help.
Meanwhile, Bobby is still going. So, over the course of the next few days, I'm just going to be putting out some
Please,
sweet
Ryan,
papaya
help me.
for the geckos. Not to be dramatic, but
Help.
I would die for Bobby. Everyone seems to have a favorite food
You would
in
die
this
for
ecosystem.
Bobby.
Oh,
That's
watch this.
crazy.
Watch Bobby drink the water that comes off the log.
Aww.
my goodness. Over the course of the next
That's
few
so
days, I kind of
sweet.
just let the ecosystem be, other than feed the geckos a little bit more papaya. It's yummy. I'd be lying if I said I didn't try it myself. Footage like this just blows my mind.
Right.
And don't get me started on the fact that Bobby and Ray are playing tag. This ecosystem has really come to life over the last few days. It feels like these animals always have something they're doing or not
Right.
doing. Relaxing is an activity. And here we captured Bobby shedding his skin, which is kind of gnarly. He literally just
That's
ate
fire.
his old self. Talk about new year, new me. I walked into the ecosystem on day 30, and at this point, I'm just marveling at how beautiful this thing
That's
is.
pretty fire.
I honestly think this is one of the coolest
I'm
things
not
I've
gonna
ever
lie.
got to do. I've watched with my own eyes a multi-leveled ecosystem come into life. I don't know what it is about Bobby. I love him. Everything he does, he's so cool and cute.
See?
And he's just existing in
See, he wanted a pet. Bobby was his favorite one. What'd I
this
say?
tiny little ecosystem with no
That's
idea
fire,
about how
though.
big and massive this
That's
planet is,
fire.
but that doesn't matter. I just wish he knew how important he is.
Wow. That's fire, man. Not gonna lie. It's gonna do it. Please like, subscribe, leave me video suggestions if you have anything that you want me to watch. That was Ryan Trahan. I built a tiny ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should build an ecosystem or something. Who knows? But yeah, gonna start doing more IRLs. Gonna start doing X, Y, and Z. But hope you have a great day. Bye.